Switch it up. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, I'll have this in the proper situation, and hopefully it's not fucking with that old stream. There we go. Now it looks like it's actually cooperating. Yeah, my fault. I had started the stream at 10:30, and then Did y'all get any of the notifications? Because I'd accidentally had it on private, so nobody might have got any of the notifications initially anyway. And then I changed it to 10:30, and I forgot to switch it off private. So I was sitting there streaming, and nobody was in. Well, fortunately, I didn't fire up the blizzle. But anyway, let's get into these Kush Den shenanigans. Let's get this intro cracking, man, and we're gonna talk about some shit.
Smoke weed every day.
What's the motherfucking deal, my friends in the den? I hope y'all are all having a wonderful evening. If you're not familiar with the Kush Den is a 420 friendly conversation where you're invited to partake, even if you're not partaking in some smoke, partake in the conversation, because that's what it's all about. And even if you don't smoke, pour yourself up a nice adult beverage. And if you don't drink, then have yourself a nice warm glass of milk, especially if you're underage. I mean, that'll definitely set the tone. Again, I'm your host, Ed Honcho, and shout out to all my friends in the den here. Again, hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. And what is going on right here? Something ain't quite right. What are we suffering from right here? I don't know what the shenanigans are this evening, but let's see if we can get them fixed. All right, there we go. All right. And if y'all give me just 1 second. Hope all is well. And so this evening, we don't have to worry about me talking shit while getting pre-rolled. I am pre-rolled, so we can get under control. Gonna have us a nice little den, and then I'll end the evening on a little bit of Twitch action. Me and Shaq Kush will get on some game action this evening, so hope y'all are a part of that, if it doesn't get too late, depending on how late it gets. So when it goes too far, what is it when it goes too far? What is it? What does that mean? I know you're probably asking, well, so what the fuck are you talking about when it goes too far? I'm talking about when people snap. When people lose their goddamn minds. What is it? Who is to blame? Is it the person who snaps? Are they to blame for being weak and unable to deal with the rigors of life? Is it the people who put them in that situation that made them snap, who made them just act completely out of character? Marijuana shenanigans. Let's close it up. Again, White Persuasion gave you power. Danny, Dallas, Heidi, how are all you lovely people this evening? Brandon, you say it's situational. You say it's based on each individual account. I mean, is someone justified, though, for snapping, as they say, for going off on somebody? You know, is there any justification for allowing someone to, go postal, if you will? Who do you blame for that? Is it a multitude of factors that I don't know? Did he snap, or was he just calculate? I mean, when you snap, is it what is it exactly to snap? I'm not even sure. I mean, is it when you reach a point where you say, okay, bam, there's no going back to this old way of thinking? Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Is it when you no longer, the girl in the thought, I have no idea. I don't know the name of any of these people in any of these videos. So like asking me about who is who, I don't know, my friend. I have no idea. But the thing is, did he? Could it be? Could it OJ snap and he just realized that there's no going back? Is there, once you snapped, is it, do you make is it what they call a snap judgment, snap decision? And I mean, is that the end? Is that when you say, okay, I no longer see things in a certain fashion, or I must do a type of thing? Well, Derek Newton's knees, that's sad. Well, Danny, I know if it's for research, you're going to have to research her name because I don't know it. Don't let Heidi be a bad influence on you. So, my thing is, what pushes someone to that point? I mean, is it always in them? Is it something that just, I mean, is it the proper buttons that get pushed? What is it that makes somebody snap? What makes, we got low volume, low on the volume? All right, let me turn it up, y'all. Let me know if we, if that sounds a little bit better. So, I mean, if it, yeah, I mean, but is it snapping in a situation like that? Like, is it to the point where you say, okay, hey, I'm tired of paying whatever alimony. And the only reason I'm paying alimony is because she knows she's gonna get paid as long as she stays with me, doesn't get married. I mean, is that a calculation by saying, hey, you know what, this isn't worth it for me, and it would just be cheaper to sleep her. And I know most of them say it's cheaper to keep her, but he didn't keep her. So in that situation, no, that's not what we want. We want to go this way. Let's clean this up a little bit. There we go. Some of that fuzz and shit. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this color's crazy. Fuck it, we'll work with that. Still can't hear it. It's still real low. All right, we're going to twerk it. We're going to twerk it and make it work. Y'all let me know. Yeah, no, I think is a snap. I always think of a snap as a more of a instant thing, but you know, some people snap and then, I mean, it's something that overwhelms their mind and they start beginning to calculate and make certain moves. Because I think, like, think about a woman who finds out her husband, well, not her husband, somebody's been cheating on her or something like that. You hear all these stories about women who snap and they kill them. Like, what is that? Like, what makes it? What's the motherfucking deal, Roscoe? What's going died? Ah, that's weak. Hold on. See, you know, I was focused on something else, man. He ran up on me when I wasn't looking. You know, I was trying to fix the volume and all that there. And then, you know, I gave you power trying to run up on me, man. Hold up. But my thing is, you know, what is the snap? What is the actual point of snapping? When is it official? Have you snapped when you begin to think about it, or have you officially snapped when you executed the act? You know, when it becomes your obsession? I mean, when you determine, when you know that you're going to do it, is that when you've officially snapped? What would make you snap? Will make me snap personally, or just what is it that makes people snap? I'm trying to think of something that makes you snap. Like me personally, say when there's blood, you snapped. To make me snap, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I think for you to be able to snap, I think you have to have invested something into it. And so what I'm saying is, like, to I guess for it to officially be a snap, I mean, it could be a job and people snap on their job. But then you hear a lot about people who snap and they just do shit to random people. So, I want to think that, you know, when you've invested some shit into a relationship, when you have, you know, maybe you feel like you're losing something. Hold on. And then people, you know, then those people, I don't know, but me personally, I don't know. Road rage, yeah, that's probably more so me. I'd probably be a fucking road rage. See, I'd be cheating, man. Anytime I lose, it's a cheat. More so than anything else. Yeah, it'll probably be from a road rage incident. You said Juana Baresa. I said, I didn't even know about that one. Then they blame it on Maryland. Where was parents at? Some of them got Eminem killed that Yeah, see, look, I gave you power. I ain't want that action. But again, man, like I say, it's just, when is it official? When is it a snapping? I mean, if it's not something, if it's just that people are crazy, do they never ever snap? Were they just always crazy? Gang violence probably started with some snaps. Motherfuckers, back when they used to call capping on each other, snapping on each other. That nigga snapping on you. Better get him. And so it started out with the best snappers, you know, going at it. And then people that didn't want to get snapped on, they started aligning themselves behind their favorite snapper so he wouldn't snap on their ass. And then that's how gangs got started. You know, then motherfuckers just start turning violent. They start executing the snaps. And that's how gangs got started. I've given y'all the history of gangs and a series of snaps. And we ain't even talking about Snapchat. Says he was killing old women in Mexico City. You gotta put it on the Sam Apple, do the Android just slow to get the good stuff. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. Niggas be having iTunes. Shit, Windows got iTunes. I just don't ever be pulling my iTunes up like that. Snap. Snap is what is Snap? Like automatopoeia or something? You say it ain't Friday, but you got hella fuck 'em. So who you got on the fuck 'em list for the Fridays? Or for any day. Shit, when you say, if it's fuck somebody, you just gotta say fuck them. You ain't gotta wait till Friday. Fridays are optional. Golden State's reign will be snapped. Is that why stupid ass people are always getting credit? Yeah, that's about how it works. Man, now that's interesting. Now, do you think that she had hatred for her mother, and so that's why she killed old women? because it was originally an older woman or a woman who just didn't give a fuck about her. And maybe it's easier to kill old women than younger women. Hell no, Andre shit was premeditated. He said that shit was just accumulating over years. He said that shit before. I don't think Andre has the ability to snap. Everything Andre Johnson has ever done has been calculated. Everything. Because he even said that. He said he was talking about it on the podcast. He was like, shit, before that fucking fight happened, he told little buddy, he's like, I'm finna get kicked out. They about to throw me out the game. And he's like, huh? And then next thing you know, commenced to whooping ass. Shit, he played that. That wasn't no snap. That was a decision. That was a decision. I'd hate to be on Andre Johnson Bass. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I think Marvin Harrison was somebody. I'm telling y'all. I'm joking, but I'm halfway serious. Fucking. Yeah. Well, that I can stand people with fake hard work. I can understand that. That's why I be getting on myself so much, because I be knowing I could do better. That's why I be hard on myself. Cause I'm like, man, I know those motherfuckers out there doing hard. I hope not doing hard. That's a bad drug. But I know that this motherfucker's going harder, and I need to improve my shit. Becoming efficient. Which Andre could have snapped on Ramsey. Her mother died, so she killed women who reminded her of what she thought her mother would look like because she was uneducated due to her mother couldn't find a gainful employment for her kids. Damn. Yeah. Hey, that pregame action, that's where it go down at. That's weak, so I ain't come up out that up. But see, Honcho can be beaten. Ain't nobody got nothing for Romeo Crennel, though. I think Romeo Crennel is like undefeated still. Because everybody who went up against him, they got their ass kicked. That motherfucker plays no games. But yeah, man. Things that I don't know. The only thing that I could think of that would just make me snap. I don't even think that would just be snaps. Those would just be natural reactions. I can't really think anything that would just make me snap. I mean, that would just be a situation that would become a thought that would just preoccupy my mind almost infectiously. I mean, almost to the point where that's all you can think about. That's all you can focus on. Man, Romeo Crennel, the dude has so much respect for me. We always forget about, we forget that old buddy killed himself right in front of Romeo Crennel. Man. Damn. Man. And it's just interesting the lengths that people will go to. I wouldn't even say necessary or interesting, almost necessary, but it's interesting the choices that people make and how they plan and think out their situations. So the one murder I can't 100% solve, John, but anyway, I do think her mother snapped. Top theory. Why do you think her mother snapped? Do you think it was because, I mean, What do you think was the cause of her mother doing such a thing? I mean, I remember that being a huge, huge deal. Zodiac Killer. Which one was that? The movie. That movie was all right. Golden State Killer, Zodiac Killer. I'd have to check those out. My thing, that's what I say. That's what I'm against. I'm against all that child modeling, fucking weird shit. You know, I'm just not with that shit. I do not find it. Beneficial for anybody. I don't see how it benefits the kid. I don't see what the mother's getting out of it. I mean, she might be living through the child. The Ramsey's notes are pretty crazy too. Man, it's all good. I'm waiting to see Cornell. What was the ransom note? Was it patched together, or am I thinking of something else? Because I remember it's one of those cases having a patchwork note. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with the Ramsey notes. Yeah, I remember that. Said there was 3 or 4 pages left on the stairs. Okay, I'm thinking of something else. I'm mixing up cases somehow, somewhere. I'm probably putting a movie case in some shit. Yeah, I'm mixing something up. Said, but written from pad from kitchen with a pen. In the first draft thrown in the trash. Oh yeah, what the heck? What the fuck, dude? That seems pretty easy to figure out. I'm going to write that down. Do. A criminal could have written it from inside the house. Now, I do remember something off the wall like that being said. That somebody wrote something from inside the house. What kind of... What? Okay. Crow enough. Crow enough. That's, I mean... I don't know. My thing is just that, I mean, it seems like would be somebody in the house. But, hey, I don't know. You're getting rough drafts and shit. This is motherfucker cool. They just chilling in your house. They must got the invisible man shit going on. Like, fuck. I misspelled ransom. Let me start over. fucking writing rough drafts. You know what I'm saying? They letting somebody proofread. The next one writing the final copy and shit. Hollow man. And the motherfuckers there tripping. That's wild. It's a crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world we live in. You know. People gonna pick and choose what they prefer. People will allow what they want to allow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. People beating each other up over fucking figure skating shit. I remember that shit. I mean, for real, like, the world is a fucking crazy place, man. There was a mini that I had pre-rolled. Yeah. I don't think I'm out of cigarillos, actually. I think I need to go get some more. The parent behavior is the same, but they were cleared by DNA, That's cool. Science. That whole thing. I mean, like I said, it's just the world that we live in, man. It's just, if you got the proper situation sitting for you, you get it all. You gotta get she might have had a case of affluenza. You get a little bit of affluenza on you, it's over with. I'm telling y'all, if I would have ever came in contact with an old buddy who got that affluenza shit on this case, like anytime I ever went to court, I'd be like, man, he gave me the affluenza, man. I was friends with him in school. I knew him. Sat next to him in class. He touched my desk 3 times. Got the affluenza. You know what I'm saying? I can't be blamed for anything I do. It's contagious. I'll be on some more stupid shit. But it's crazy, man. So that's what you gotta. Politics are a motherfucker. Politics are a motherfucker. What's up with I have not been paying attention to shit. So what's up with Paul Ryan? He retired. He's retiring. Is that what's happening? I'm just curious. You know, I had to whoop Brandon real quick. I didn't want to do him like that, but I had to. Yeah, I mean, shit, that would be my answer if I ever went to case for some shit. Your Honor, I got the testosterone. It got me. I didn't want to make those sexual remarks. I didn't want to be sexually offensive. Testosterone just flaring up on me, man. It's, you know, it's just been acting up on me, man. I couldn't help myself. And so, that type of shit. Hold on, let me get this rematch. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you get that W earlier. Yeah, you know. But yeah, I mean, if you can say that shit, you should be allowed to say anything. You know what I mean? I still got 57 seconds. Some whole ass shit. But I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. It's very unfortunate that it is that, but it is what it is. I'm laughing because I really started to fucking stream off on fucking private because I was trying to test some shit out earlier because I saw some shit that's supposed to allow you to do some shit from your phone. And I was testing the damn was testing the fucking shit. And I forgot to change it back from private. Hit him with the old Marty Marr. Looking good as you wanna look. That shit's funny. Alright, let's get this action in. But you know, for taking it too far, snapping, going overboard. Do you think that people always even have good reasons for snapping? Do you think some people just use that as an excuse? Do you think some people just really have some bad intentions inside of them? These same people lose multiple partners. Man, I gotta hold it down. Let's see. So you have achieved every American catastrophic health insurance tax. Really? That's interesting. But then again, my thing is this. I think that there are people out there with great ideas. And I think that there are people out there who could solve every political issue that we have. Maybe not all one person. But there are people. My thing is this, is that people will oppose a legitimate idea because you said it. Not because it's not a good idea, not because it couldn't help thousands of people, not because it could help millions of people. Solely on the basis because you said it. Had they said it, they'd be behind 100%. The thing is that we got to get rid of this point to where we get these politicians who just talk a bunch of shit and don't do anything. You got to find motherfuckers who are like moving the needle, you know what I'm saying, making some shit happen, which are very few and far between. Shit shouldn't take as long as it takes. Fucking laws really, in this day and age, the way that we move and everything else has been expedited. You know, if you're going to make laws, you're going to stop shit. Shit should not take that long. But it is what it is. We're spending over 5. Let's see. Probably not, but if we needed to, we could find a way. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Cutting the Paul Rand's gym time. That's funny. Uh-oh. See, I'm telling y'all I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. I had to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. You know. First and foremost, I've been sitting here this entire time, and I have not been listening to a single fucking thing. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, there's that. Some ice cream would be real dope right now. Is there anybody out there? Oh. Anyone home? Hey, that Floyd, man. But Paul, those freaking shits. I don't know. Paul Ryan works at McDonald's. I think it's a good sign for a person in general. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, like I say, I hardly even tune in anymore. Everything is just so, it's been so much tomfoolery. Like I say, it's just, but you have to pay attention to politics. As much as I hate them, and you would just think if people could just be open and be honest and really figure out a way, instead of putting on these theatrics and shits that they do, as opposed to really finding some legitimate ideas. But, Reuben Foster, shame on him. Shame on him. Blues. But yeah, man. It's just rather unfortunate. It's rather unfortunate. Sunday cannot come fast enough, man. It is not here quickly enough in time. But as soon as it gets here, the better. Because the Rockets will be kicking ass. So who plays on the 14th? I need to see who plays on the 14th. See who's starting it off. As the Rockets kick back and say, it doesn't really matter who you send. We'll defeat them all. But it is what it is. Man, so excited for church this Sunday. Yeah. Yes. Church in space. The rocket church. And yeah. He said Trump is 5 points higher than he was on election day. That's funny. I mean, the thing is, it's just like, it is what it is. People, I mean, there's no point in complaining about it. You just got to find solutions. I mean, that Trump being president is what it is. There's no, whether there's changing that, but there's no point in sweating that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. But that's the thing. It's like, who cares? Most people don't really care about shit like that, because most dudes would want to fuck some porn star. It might not be Stormy Daniels, but most motherfuckers are not opposed to porn stars and be like, fuck it, shit, he did some shit I would want to do. And it is what it is. So I can't be mad at him for that. I mean, I'm not going to congratulate him, but I'm not mad at him for it. I mean, shit. He did some shit. See, Deshaun is exploring those avenues. Gotta be a player. Well, let's see here. One first. Give me just a second. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So, yes. Man, I'm telling y'all, this is just nothing like the throwback, man. Nothing like the throwback shit. Old school music. But yeah. When you wear Old Spice, the women come running. Yeah, I'm finna go get me an Old Spice hookup. I need to get my Old Spice on shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if I still got it. You know, just if Deshaun Watson says so, then shit, I need to get some too. Yeah, shit. Ain't she twitching now? It's shenanigans, man. Shenanigans and tomfoolery, I tell you. You can smell like Tom Selleck. Ain't nothing wrong with Tom Selleck. He's a ladies' man. Yeah. Pay me no mind. Pay no attention to me whatsoever. All right, I don't want to hear that song anymore. I don't want to know about your mother's child rearing habits. Just change yourself watching G League game. Man, I'm telling you, if you can't win as a woman these days, you just can't win. A friend told you. Oh man, the dude from that's crazy. That whole situation is crazy. And I'm curious about that situation because, I mean, does he have machines keeping him alive? And if they were to take him off these machines, you know, does he pass away? And if he passes away, you know, then it becomes a murder case, right? But would they be trying to keep him alive until the trial was over? I mean, or what? I think it's a lot of stuff you'd have to look at. So, now I think our buddy that Warriors player, whatever, he was all right. I think like the next day his back was cool. I think his issue was more shock than anything. So, but yeah, that was a very unfortunate situation. It's a very, very unfortunate situation. You know, can't be fooling with folks, man. You can't be playing games with people. You can't be engaging in shenanigans with folks, man. It's not good. It's no bueno. You got to be careful. You really got to be careful. The garden snake. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, what? You know. I think I'm going to call it a pause for the den, my friends. I think I'm going to slide over to the Twitch action, give me a little bit of gamage in before I call it a night. But I appreciate y'all fucking with me. Yeah, you will snap. Don't snap on anybody, because if James Harden doesn't get the MVP, I already said I'm gonna snap, man. We don't need any more tomfoolery happen. But again, like I say, so yeah, but I catch y'all twitch.tv/HonchoSaucy. I think that's how that goes. But with that being said, man, look, hey, y'all ain't gotta go home. I'm trying to get a PS4, be playing all night. Shit, some of them storylines I might get a little too engaged in. I might need to stay away from that. But with that being said, man, y'all ain't gotta go home. Y'all fuck with your boy on the Twitch. But if not, y'all gotta get the fuck up out the den. So with that being said, y'all be cool. I'm out, man. Y'all wild. Thanks for watching the Kush